love seeing scrambling Mark Cuban worm around. Oh, it's BS.
Here's the problem.
Finding any reporter who will listen to him.
Here's the only problem. You always make the assumption that these players want to play for the Heat.
And what's wrong with that?
I just said that's a problem.
Let me just ask you something.
Sure.
Let me just ask you something. Mm-hmm. Who in this league probably has Luka Dončić's respect more than anybody?
The Heat? I would say.
No, not team. What guy?
Gogi?
Bet your ass, Gogi.
Okay, but
that's his brate.
Here. Is Gogi going to be play for the Heat next year?
Gogi's a Heat lifer. Gogi's a Heat lifer.
So is D-Wade.
He's a Heat lifer. He's going in the rafters,
so dude. So is D-Wade.
So? Did he come back?
Which brings me
to
my original question.
Did he come back?
Will Gogi play for the Miami Heat next year?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So once you make that assumption,
it's not a big leap or an assumption.
We made that assumption about D-Wade, did we not?
Yeah, but he came back.
No.
Came back, and in the midst of it, recruited Butler.
So again, but nobody ever thought he would leave.
Well, it's a couple things. I was wondering about this yesterday. I'm glad you brought that up because I was wondering about this yesterday. So yesterday, Riley gets the news, right? I was reading the newspaper. Mark Cuban lashing out.
you don't think Riley is iPad guy, phone guy now?
Nah, still loves the good old newspaper. Loves reading Ira's column, smelling Ira's column. That's how Riles works, right? And so reads the newspaper. Oh, Mark Cuban lashing out. The Athletic saying it's bull bleep. When his feathers are in a kerfuffle, it's true. That's what he's probably thinking to himself. This Mark Cuban. You want to talk about a guy who cries conspiracy. Who cries conspiracy more than Mark Cuban? It was fixed in 2006.
Tobin?
What? No, I don't cry conspiracy, dude. But in this case, here's an interesting one.
You don't cry conspiracy.
No, I cry truth.
What the hell does not a true loss mean?
I mean, when it's accurate, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
So Mark Cuban has conspiracy theories. You speak the truth.
So, Robbie, give me a ring here. Hold 1 second here.
Don't forget the whale phone. There we go.
Hey, Pet. What's up, buddy? I'm ready. I saw paper too. Tell me what you need. Heat lifer, Goran Dragić, reporting for duty. I just want to say, Luka, us Slovenians, we're the most honest. And so when something like this leaks and Mark Cuban wants to call bull bleep, or as we like to say in Slovenia, bull honky, we know it's true.
So what?
Bull honky. It's okay, buddy. Listen, no one's saying you have to leave this year, okay? Long-term goals. Probably hard to force trade. But, you get 200 million, you take super mix, and then you make a stink. Just like the James Harden. We're going to get you the best Instagram models from Miami, all strip clubs. You have all fun you want. You get real fit. We know it's not hard for you. Let's be honest. You put a little pudgy around the waist, okay? So you get a little more pudgy. Then all of a sudden you show up. You say, oh, they're so hungover. And then all of a sudden they want to trade Luka because he's problem child. This is how we go, okay? I see you in Miami 2 years.
I can bet whatever you want to bet. Gogi will not play basketball here for the next 2 years.
Do you think Goran's definitely leaving?
I think it's a good chance.
Well, then that's another interesting case. So then here's version 2. Robbie, give me a ring.
Oh, so you already have a what? What happened?
Hey, Goran, it's Pat Riley. Hey, Pitt, what's up, buddy? All right, listen. We're going to do what's called the old D-Wade Windy City move. All right. The way we got Jimmy Butler is we infiltrated. We acted like there was this big rift. It wasn't really a thing, I mean, D-Wade's a great actor. I don't know if you've seen The Cube. Of course, great show, buddy. I love it. Great. Okay, so here's what's going to happen is you're going to go sign with the Dallas Mavericks. And Mark Cuban's going to see this as a move we're keeping Luka happy. Okay. We're going to go sign his sensei and his best friend in the whole league. We're going to sign him. And he's going to be like, look at the move I made. Look at what an idiot the Athletic is. And really the whole time, what you're going to be doing is, Luka, his problem. They don't know how to run organization here, buddy. They have bomb culture. And so you go ahead and play. You play you. Go earn your money. But don't be afraid to point out all the bad stuff to Luka. And so by the time your contract is up there, you're going up in the rafters here, baby. All right, Heat lifer. And I'm going to make you Euro Heat vice president. Once Mark Cuban doesn't even see it coming, he's going to realize that
European affairs.
Yeah, that's right. You're basically like our ambassador. And what he's not going to realize is you've been in his ear this entire time.
Ambassador, like Stugatz?
Yeah, Mike Buck. What Cuban's not going to realize this entire time, he let a fox into the henhouse, or really a dragon into his castle. And that dragon is there to poison the water that is Luka Dončić. So we can go two ways on this, all right? We could do this from afar, or we could do this up close. It's up to you, my little Gogi, okay? If I'm honest, Pit, I'm ready for anything. You tell me. I take my orders from you, Captain. My godfather.
How much you going to charge for that? 20 million?
My padrino.
15 million?
As they like to say, buddy, sharpen the harpoons. It's all happening for us, Leroy. I'm so excited about this because you want to know something? When I see Mark Cuban lashing out with that, you know what I smell? Nerves. Because nothing will be sweeter and nothing would make him more upset than losing Luka Dončić to the Miami Heat. Nothing. I honestly don't even know if I want Luka Dončić that much. Good player. But I think I want to take him from Mark Cuban more than I want him playing for the Miami Heat.
He's just a good player.
He's a great player. He's a great player.
Okay.
He's a great player.
Okay.
But I want Mark Cuban's sadness more than I want Luka Dončić on the Heat. But nothing would make him sadder than Luka coming to Miami. Imagine. And he's going to be, they didn't see this coming the whole time. Yeah, you did.
Ooh. Tahoe. Trade Bam for Luka?
No. Never.
You think Bam would be a better player than Luka?
Luka's not leaving for 2 years. He's not. It's not happening, dude. Like,
you think Gogi's going to still be playing basketball?
Well, that's why I'm telling you, he's going to infiltrate, dude. He's a Heat lifer. This is what you see. People, this is unfortunate. It's unfortunate I have to explain this stuff. Because a lot of times people are checkers players. They're not chess players, right? And you got to realize the long game here. Just like when Pat Riley and Dwayne Wade set up the whole Chicago thing to get Jimmy Butler here. Same thing with Goran Dragić going to Dallas. Just saying, if you see Goran Dragić go to Dallas this year, if you do see that in the offseason, make a note. Just make a note. Mission is underway. They've already talked about it. I guarantee, Leroy, Goran and Pat Riley had wine last night and they talked about this. I guarantee it.
You know what they talked about?
It's interesting. Listen, Luka's got a lot of birdies in his ear right now. Jay Rich. Jay Rich saying it's like, I don't like this in Miami, bro. Just saying. I want to be careful. It's just saying.
I love your plans.
Just saying. It's not like this. And by the way, Robbie, you want to know who Luka Dončić is following on? You want to see who's following on Instagram? You want to know?
Oh man,
Jimmy Butler. Woo! Huh? And
And The Rock.
Woo! By the way,
Tea
question.
leaves are all there, buddy.
Question. You think Luka knows that The Rock is from Miami?
No doubt. Everybody's seen Ballers.
I haven't seen one episode.
Spence.
You're not a young man, though. You know, like Luka's a young man. He's definitely watched. He's definitely watched it. It's all there for us, dude. It's all. Path is there. Got my dragon shirt on today.
What do you think the over-under is on people that will watch LeBron in Space Jam?
Space Jam?
Yeah.
Everyone's going to watch it, especially if it's on HBO Max.
Yeah, I'm going to watch Space Jam.
I have
I
action.
think it's going to be a blockbuster.
I have action on Sylvester the Cat, making sure he gets over half a basket.
Oh, we forgot. Yeah. Jeez.
Oh, man. You know.
And Daffy Duck.
Let's give you a chance to win $1,000 right now in the ballpark cash contest. Luka Dončić, you want $1,000? I know you're listening right now. Text the word sport to 72881 and you're registered. You might win $1,000.
Oh, you think Lynn's been listening? Sportland?
So maybe.
Ooh.
Sport. Text it to 72881. I would say no. He's probably not listening. It's a national contest. Message and data rates may apply. Sponsored by John Levine. Accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. 1-800-747-3733.
Oh, guess what I watched?
Ragnarok.
Loki.
Oh, Loki.
Oh, is it good?
I've already seen Ragnarok. Loki. Yeah. Man, let me
Yeah,
explain
I've seen
something to you. One of the most incredible things that Marvel does is they tie it all together. Like everybody has their nice little fit in the big story. And it's amazing to me because DC Comics, they just make movies. They don't tie it all in, nothing. Right? This is unbelievable.
It's kind of like the Heat universe tying everything together. You know, you watch Loki, I watch Lukey. That's what Gogi calls him. Hey, Lukey, what's up, buddy? Listen, you need to get away from him. Why are you laughing?
Because I'm so mad. I'm so mad right now, but I can't stop laughing. And it pisses me off. It makes me mad. I don't want to acknowledge this silliness.
Look at him lashing out like he's such a child. This is from Scoop B. Like, listen, Scoop B just got off the phone with Mavs owner Mark Cuban. Now, he's not going to Woj.
Who's Scoop
He's not
B?
exactly. Just got off the phone with Mark Cuban. He's upset about today's story in Athletic. Quote, "It's trash. Luka's my guy. I listen to him like I listen to Dirk. It's trash. It's a reason they don't reach out to me because they don't want me to question the validity of their story." Here's a question though. What if, and this is just me, Leroy, you know, because all journalists just make things up. What if, did he ever think about this? What if it came from Luka's camp? What if he doesn't know? What if they're keeping it under wraps?
What's crazy about that is this. It's not like you can get more money. The number that you're going to get is already set.
That's right. Max to the super. And he's going to take it. He's going to take it. I'm not saying he's leaving now. I'm not saying he's leaving next year. But they didn't say that in the article. The article didn't say Luka Dončić is leaving this summer or wants out this summer. They say in the article he'll take the Supermax. But there's internal worry with the Dallas Mavericks. Is he going to be here for his career? Is he going to be a franchise player?
That sounds like a Mavs problem, not a Luka problem. Now.
That's right. That's right.
So, but what is it? My thing is, what does that have to do with Luka? Because if it's an internal thing, then they're worried about the job that they're doing. Luka just doing his thing.
I love it. It's going to be so great when Goran Dragić makes this happen. Love you, Gogi. Sorry I said you sucked last year. I didn't mean that. You're my guy.
Hey, come on.
But if I'm honest,
do you know how much different this team is going to look this year?
he's going to be there though, dude. Don't say he's going to be gone.
But you can't keep saying that. You can go down the list and keep saying that. You think Dunks is going to be back?
No.
None.
You think?
I think Strus is going to take that role with flying colors.
Now, here's the kicker. Who's going to be traded?
I don't know.
No, but you know somebody is.
I know somebody is, but I don't know who. Because if I say it, then you're going to hold it against me for the rest of their career.
No.
That's what you do. You hold it over me like you hold it over my head like a guillotine.
I asked you a question. You in all the other situations volunteered.
I can't play this game anymore. No, because I can't even throw it out there anymore. Because what you and your little minions on Twitch do is you hold it over my head forever, and then you make fugazi Twitch videos that you tweet out.
You make a love song for a guy and then trade him next week. Of course, we're gonna make fun of you.
Not true.
Really?
Not true.
Okay.
That's
why we get on you. If you wonder
why
we get on you,
I don't want to trade Precious Tua
because you make love songs about players and then trade them next month. That's why we get on you. Because you're a charlatan.
You're a charlatan.
You're flippy flop.
You're a flip flopper.
Flippity floppity Tobin.
Robbie's telling me to steal third.
Are you going to blame me for getting on you because you tried to trade Spo?
I wasn't really trying to trade him. I was just throwing it out there.
It was a good trade.
It was a wondering of a big picture situation. It wasn't like I want to trade this guy. I love Eric Spoelstra. I was just wondering, how does he take in a week where Brad Stevens gets a job that he deserves? Brad Stevens doesn't deserve that gig. Spo deserves that gig to run a team. And
he's
Riley's
his own gig. Why do you think
he's been doing it forever? He's the longest tenured coach. You know, he's sitting here and he's like, he knows he's a genius. And he's like, Brad Stevens is really getting to move up and do less work because he's worn out. You don't think I'm worn out? And then you have Riley saying, I ain't leaving. You're
making the assumption that Spo's not happy with what he's doing and where he's at.
It's not that I don't think he's happy. It's just that I think he's annoyed. And not with the Heat. I think he looks at Brad Stevens getting that job and he's like, so really, bruh?
He's not unhappy with the Heat, and he enjoys what he does.
Right. But
he wants somebody else's job?
He just looks at that guy getting the job and he's like, really? When's that going to happen for old Spolsty?
No, he doesn't.
I think he does.
I think he's content with what he's doing and what his job is, with what he feels is a better organization.
Maybe I think that's his overwhelming feeling. But you don't think then he lays his head on the pillow at night and he thinks to himself, and he's like, Brad Stevens.
No, I don't.
He's been coaching for 2 minutes.
Really?
I don't.
Really? Okay.
I don't.
So let me get this straight. I just want to be clear here. So, I see on Instagram he's hanging out with his boy Fizdale. Fizdale's down here, right? So him and Fizdale, they're kicking it.
Why does Fizdale have the Albert Einstein look?
I don't
with
know,
the hair.
Bro. I think it looks good. Why are you making it a thing?
I'm not.
You don't think you can play that?
It looks like the Albert Einstein of basketball coaches.
You and I are boys, right?
Yeah.
We're like Fizz and Spo. So you don't think that while they're kicking it, having a little whiskey, on the dock, Fizz and Spo, and Fizz just goes, Brad Stevens, right? Come on, bro. Precedent.
No, you want me to tell you why?
Worn out.
Because you assume that everybody has a little you in them.
Yeah, I do. Because they do. I'm just honest about it.
They don't.
Let me get this straight. So I just want to get this straight. You don't think that best friends are looking at Brad Stevens, Fizdale, who's been with two nincompoop organizations that's gotten fired. He doesn't look at Brad Stevens pooping the bed is like, got a raise, huh? Got a raise and a better job with less responsibility. Wow.
But now you've just made it a whole nother person.
Wow.
You've been talking about Spo.
Yeah, but that's his best friend. That's his BFF.
So he's gonna start feeling that way too.
He goes, and then he goes,
avoid thinking like you as much as I can.
And then so like they're sitting there, they're smoking their pipes in the backyard.
Really? Now they're sitting in the backyard in Miami smoking a pipe.
And so Spo's just like, yeah.
At least make it a cigar.
And so Spo's
I'll give you that.
You know what I think?
You know what I think? Good Cuban.
I don't have a cigar with me though.
So suppose
for
like
purposes of the bit,
yeah, for
you
the bit.
smoking a pipe.
So suppose things like, what are you gonna do, man? You know what? You got to be happy with the lane you're in. He goes, yeah, but you're in Pat Riley's lane, aren't you?
Oh.
You know, he's like, I had to get out. You know, I was in your lane. I was like you. I was in Spo Shout. So yeah,
Now you know where he is. He's waiting for AAA on the side of the road. He ain't in no lane.
Doesn't matter. He's got two teams paying his salary.
No lane.
He goes, listen. You know what?
And
you know
if
what,
two
Spo?
teams are paying your salary, you only get the difference.
He's got
You
two
know what- you know
AAA
what-
cards.
You know what Fizdale says? You know what Fizdale says to him? He says, I could have stayed with the Heat my entire life. Could have been your right hand man. Would have been happy, but I would have never known. I would have never known if I could have flown. And maybe I didn't get to stay in the sky, but at least I knew I got to flap my wings for a little bit.
You mean he was flying like ducks?
It's like a peacock. You gotta let him fly.
So you don't think that he goes, Spo, listen to me, bro. You're my brother. Okay, you are my brother. You don't think Portland would hire you to run their organization in a second? Just think about it.
You already have a steakhouse.
And I think Spo says, I am happy with what I'm doing here.
Sure. Who's saying you're not happy, Spo? Eric, I'm your guy. Is that right? This is DF, Fizz. All right. Who's saying you're not happy? But you ever gonna know if you could fly?
Don't you ever want to go home?
Hasn't he won 2 championships?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Yeah.
What is flying?
Flying
What
is
is
no.
flying if you've already?
Well, there's a difference between being pilot and co-pilot. Like he's always going to be Riles' co-pilot, for better or
he's
worse.
a coaching champion. That's what he is.
He is. But what do you think, everybody?
So who's coattails? He don't ride no. Spo does not ride anybody's coattails.
Look at how long it took for our guy to get some credit. Had to take a team to the finals that nobody expected it. Nobody expected him to get to the finals. They finally said, "Hey, you know what? This guy can coach." And now what are they saying? Bubble frauds. They're already trying to take credit away. Already trying to take credit away from my guy Spo. You don't think Fizdale looks at that and he thinks about his friend and he goes,
Chicken Lips Tobin said Fizdale flew like a penguin. Couldn't quite get off the ground. Hey, dude, you gotta relax with this.
I'm just saying, my bigger point is, I didn't trade Eric Spoelstra. I was just wondering out loud, professionally, does he ever think, I wonder if I could do more?
Let's put it in perspective.
Could I?
Let's put it in perspective.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Could I do more with what I'm doing? Yes. But why not? Because I got a family. I enjoy what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And those options are up north.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do that. Even though it may be a better job.
Because you never leave me.
Because, no, I am content. I am happy with where I live and what I do. So, like, sometimes you get to that point in your life where you enjoy what you're doing. You're not even worried about what else is available out there because you truly enjoy what you're doing. And guess what? Mm-hmm. When you hit that sweet spot in your life, if you venture off, you probably won't end up being as happy.
Stolen McRib says, Tobin, what your defense is doing is not making this any better.
Right.
Or Leroy. Or Leroy, what if you've been working here at least twice, maybe even 3 times as long as I've been here. What if I get worn out from doing radio and then I move up while you're still out there? And I've been here 2 minutes.
In this company, it probably means you're gonna get fired within a month. So I would be real cautious in taking any moves up the ladder. All I have is the evidence. All I have is the evidence.
Me and my Tua takes moving up because I'm too worn out for doing this radio stuff.
I'll give you a perfect example.
Yep.
I give you a perfect example. And this is not a knock on anybody, but guess what? Everybody loved Tobin on the morning show. Everybody loved him on the morning show, doing what he was doing with Amber, Zaz, Romberg, right? He got to step up. He got his own show.
Yeah, sure did.
Right? So, like, should he have been content? No. There's times when you can move up. He moved up in the same company. But you can't. Look, if you spend your whole life searching for something better, you're never going to be satisfied with what you have. Never. So at some point, Spo is the second longest tenured coach
Only
in the
Pop.
NBA?
Yep. Yeah, it sounds like Carlisle's on the
He's
outs,
only
too.
behind Pop.
Pop and tied with Carlisle.
Okay. I mean, he's here. He's here. There's no desire to go somewhere else. There's no need. He is in his sweet spot.
I agree.
So
I agree.
why would he think about going somewhere else?
He'd go home.
Yeah, he could go. I just think that he looks at Brad Stevens and he's just like,
he's gonna jump off the cliff and fly with the penguin he got with him.
That's not nice. Don't call him a penguin.
Why?
It's his best friend.
Why not? He's a best friend. We could be boys. He's still a penguin that thinks he could fly. Right? You had us in the parking lot playing Fruit Ninja
It was the
with a ruler.
Knicks. It was
We
the
played
Knicks.
Fruit Ninja with a ruler.
What does that have to do with anything?
That's friends. We talk each other doing stupid stuff. Okay? And the same friend got to say, yo, stay in your sweet spot.